Gotta wipe the sleepies out of my eyes, all that good stuff. But yeah, what is up, guys? It is your boy Kimbo here. I usually do this like sometimes I do it like in a live stream, but I'm not doing it in a live stream because I've seen like the quality from my live streams for some reason is not good on my new phone, and it makes me really sad. So I don't know if I'll be able to live stream. At least until I get like better Wi-Fi or something. But yeah, anyways, gonna do another episode review. Just got done watching the newest episode, and yeah, didn't even put my chain or my glasses on or anything, but it's all good. Beyblade vs. Chouzetsu episode number 9. Just came out today. Today being I think it's the 27th. It's actually Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everyone with family, who fights for our country and such. I like people might not know this, but I'm actually like my dad is a former Marine, so you know, um, just a little like fun fact in there. But yeah, I guess I'll just go out to like the table and just do it. But yeah, so anyways, this episode today starts off with it actually starts off with like Iga. Iga sitting and thinking. He's actually like thinking about like his recent battle with Suo, because Suo finally gets his Bay Hell Salamander in the last episode. And absolutely just like wrecks everybody. He's a savage. That's one thing for sure. And I'm probably gonna do a little video on Suo, like a little theory video maybe, because I haven't done one in a little bit. But yeah, that's besides the point. So you're sitting there thinking about just like the battle with Suo and what you could do. Thinking about the longest cup. It shows like everybody looking up at the screen about the longest cup. It introduces a new blader. I can't remember his name. I don't know his name. I know they say it somewhere, but I couldn't like really pick it out. But he's the owner of Archer Hercules. And they actually show I'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, he's the owner of Archer Hercules, and they show him. And my dog's barking like big time. I don't know why, but yeah. Yeah, they actually show him. And then we go to a little cutscene with Toko. Toko's actually training because he has a battle. It's revealed that Toko has to face off against Suo, around the first round of the longest cup, which that's pretty crazy. Yeah, man. So he's trying to just like get pointers on like what he should do. He trains with Fubuki for a bit. Fubuki's bursting the crap out of Screw Trident, bursting it over and over again. He's training against him, but Fubuki's obviously winning. And then he goes and, after he's training with Fubuki, it cuts to, once again, a little cutscene, I think, with Iga, and also cuts to a cutscene with Suo. Suo's actually, like, in his dojo putting up flowers, and you see the aura around him, and then one of the flower buds actually, like, the petals from the flower actually falls off. So, I don't know. I got a feeling that, like, later on in the series, maybe after this, Suo might actually be, like, an evil character, maybe. Like it's sort of like leaning towards that way, because it seems like Salamander might have like control of him a little bit. It's sort of like going that way, it seems. But yeah, it still remains to be seen, kind of. But like he switches up in battle. But yeah, he's starting to get like a little bit of evil feels around him, since he got like Salamander. It's really interesting. But yeah, though, like a freaking like leaf or something like in my mouth. They're falling down. But yeah, so after this cutscene, they start cutting to like the longest cup. And it shows off like the first battles. It shows like Ranjiro. Oh yeah, Ranjiro gets like, he gets a little cutscene. They're actually like training a bit. Toko like meets up with Iga, training with Iga a bit. And they're giving them, like, Iga's giving them some pointers. Ranjiro's up training with his crew. And then, sure enough, runs into Iga, and the other bladers. They help Toko, like, train a little bit, like, gives him, like, some suggestions. And then we get into the longest cup after this scene. So, first battle is going on, like, Iga wins his battle, Fubuki wins his battle, Ranjiro wins his battle, and then it's Toko versus Suo. And before the battle actually happens, Fubuki goes back and, gives Toko some encouraging words, good luck out there, break a leg, just, just take the suggestions that we said, and, just show off your power. And then sure enough, it's the battle between Suo and Toko, Screw Trident versus Hell Salamander. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, it's Hex Salamander or Hades Salamander. It's called Hell Salamander, okay? Like, you know, just be mature about it. But yeah, so Hell Salamander gets launched in. Suo actually goes in full defense mode at first against Screw Trident, and Toko actually does really, really well. The battle ends with like a double sleep out, so they stop spinning at the same time. And then after that, Suo puts his hair up, flips over. He goes into, he actually doesn't put it in attack mode. He keeps the layer in defense mode, but he switches up the driver and puts it, like, the driver in the jumping attack mode, which, honestly, people say it's not going to be effective for, like, people don't think it's going to be effective for Super Z. I think it is going to because of the burst factor. That's my honest opinion. But, like, getting back into it, sure enough, Toko and Screw Trident, like, Screw Trident waves out some of the attacks, but then goes in, gets a nice shot. Well, you know, I mean, Hell Salamander, it sends Hell Salamander back, but Hell Salamander hits the wall, goes in, gets a nice shot, and bursts Screw Trident, and then that's it. I don't know why, but, like, I feel like they're giving, like, Toko sort of, like, it feels like he's, okay, the best way of explaining this, anybody who's seen Metal Fight Beyblade, he feels like the Kento right now, you know? Like the blader that's like losing a lot, but I can see him coming back with like a Super Z Trident, like him going off, doing some crazy training, coming back and like getting some serious power and maybe coming in with a Super Z Trident. I love to see a Super Z Trident, you know, that'd be really great. Toko actually starts hanging up there with them, you know, that's one thing I want to see, you know, because like Screw Trident is new to this season too, and it's like, why would you have Toko like losing like that? That's Vault's little brother. He might not be like as strong as Vault, but like he should definitely like be gaining power like Vault did. I mean, it's his little brother, you know? So, like, I feel like he can come back with, like, a Super Z Trident. I kind of see that maybe happening, you know? Like, hopefully. That would be really cool to see. But, yeah, sure enough, after that, he's talking to Iga, and, you know, they have a little cutscene. And then it cuts, like, a little bit of a time skip, like, a little bit, you know, cuts to Iga sleeping, and he wakes up, and then his little sister's yelling for some reason. He's like, what the heck's going on? Goes out, and he sees that the guy that owns Archer Hercules, they actually show, like, a little silhouette of him, like, show him, like, rolling into town, at, like, after the first round of the battles in the Longinus Cup. But after Igo wakes up, he sees him, he's out there actually, like, just sweeping and stuff in, like, in the farm, in the pen, you know, where all the sheep and stuff are. He's actually sweeping in there. And then he starts talking to Iga, and then, like, all I know is Vault is mentioned a lot, like Aoi Valto. He's mentioned a lot. You know, everybody obviously trying to be like the champ and such, and they're trying to show their power. But crazy thing is like he said something like it's like it was a given. Like he might have said something like, oh, I don't think you could beat me or something like that. You know, like something along those lines. Like I said, it's in Japanese. I try to understand it. I try to like translate it, sort of. But yeah, I mainly go off of like the characters, like their gestures and stuff. You know, obviously. But sure enough, they have a battle. So Z Achilles versus Archer Hercules. We see Archer Hercules in this episode, guys. So the parts for it actually been confirmed. Archer Hercules 13 ET. I don't know what ET stands for. It doesn't stand for extend, like ET phone home extraterrestrial, some crap like that. Like maybe it means like exit or I don't know. Like exert maybe. I don't know. Like, it might be something, I'm not sure, but, like, we'll find out in time, obviously. It comes out this month, well, June, you know, it's basically at the end of May, saying, like, sort of this month. It comes out in, like, 3 weeks, I think, but, yeah, man, they show it off in battle, and it's really interesting. So, first of all, we get a lot of details about it with this. We see the design for it. I actually posted some pictures about it, too. So, this is, like, the big thing for this, you know, finding out about Archer Hercules. When it's launched, it has sort of the Shelter Regulus type gimmick, where when it's launched, it goes out. It extends out a little bit. Like, the points extend out when it's launched right in. But it looks like when it slows down, it does go back in, like defensive. See it being like maybe a balance type bay. Like at first I was like, I don't know what type it could be. But then the driver exactly, like the ET driver, it looks a lot like Revolve, except it has these points that like stick out. And I feel like they didn't show that off in this episode. They're saving that. But like that driver, it's weird. It's like a mix of Revolve and Tower, I feel like. It's either like it's going to retract in, and that spike point at the bottom is gonna just be like it's gonna just be like that rubber and stuff that's surrounding it. I don't know if it's rubber or palm or what, but like whatever that is, it could be where like that point goes in, it goes around, and it gets more attack. Either that, or like when, you know, it goes down, it'll extend out like Tower does, except it's like probably a better, more balanced version of Tower that's actually really useful. Maybe, you know, but basically, Iga was getting really good shots in on Archer Hercules. You know, Z Achilles getting shots on Archer Hercules, and then, you know, goes in and is trying to get the Zeta Bursta, like trying to go and just use a special move, but he shuts it down. The guy shuts it down, and then, you know, uses his full power. It goes in defense mode, and then when Iga hits it, you know, when Z Achilles hits it, Z Achilles just sent back, and then it just bursts in the stadium. Like, it continues spinning for a little bit, but then it bursts. And then Iga, you know, obviously, like, kind of shook about it, like he lost. And then after that, they kind of ended it with just, like, a funny moment. Because, like, this new guy, whatever his name is, you know, I know somebody's going to put it in the comments, but he ends up being, he actually, like, sneaks into Iga's tent and has his own gear and, like, just sleeps on the one side. And then Iga's, like, trying to push him out, but he can't push him out. And the guy's snoring, and Iga's like, ah! You know, and then sure enough, that's the end of the episode. And then everybody Bay Pop, do 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 Bay Pop. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna do that every time because, you know, I love the Bay Pop. It's cute and you know, it's catchy. It's really, really catchy. But yeah, that's basically the episode review, you guys. So honestly, overall, like, people might be like, oh, this was maybe like a boring episode. It wasn't a boring episode. We actually found out like some big details in it. You know, I had to put my hat on. You know, I have kind of hat hair. Got to get my hair cut again soon. But yeah, found out some big details. Found out, like, we saw Archer Hercules for the first time in this episode. Got to see Suo and like Toko, and like, you know, just a little bit of development with the plot and stuff. But yeah, man, yeah, this was a pretty fun episode. You know, I had fun like watching it, and especially like them showing Archer Hercules at the end. You know, one thing that TT's doing too is like they're mainly showing the bays in the show before they actually release them. Which some people are like, oh, like why do that? Like, you know, you want to watch the episode while you have the bay in your hand or something like that. Actually, like it's a smart strategy because it's marketing. You know, like for anybody who doesn't know, like marketing. You know, like you've got like a Beyblade that you just announced and stuff. You want to show it off, like you want to show it off before people actually like get it. You want to hype it up big time, and like they did that with Archer Hercules already. Like they did that with Hell Salamander because they showed it a few days before it actually came out, like last week. But with Archer Hercules, they're starting a bit sooner, so there's definitely gonna be something like kind of bigger with this. Like, you know, I sort of feel it, you know, because they didn't show everything for Archer Hercules. We just got the first glance at it. It's probably not gonna be until the actual you know, the Longinus Cup, where there's a battle where he's battling in it, where he really shows off its power and what the gimmick is for it. We saw the top gimmick with the layer, like, extending out, so it's sort of like Shelter Regulus, the layer is. But, like, the driver, they didn't show that much with the driver. They kept that under wraps, so there's definitely something big that they have planned for the driver. But, yeah, that's basically the episode review, you guys. You know, like I said, I did this in live streams, like, you know, like for like the first few episodes, I've done them in live streams, but I'm just going to go back to my normal format, doing them in actual videos, so you guys can, like, see my face, see, like, you know, it's good quality and stuff, because my live streams on this phone, for some reason, aren't that good. It makes me sad. Maybe I just need better internet in order to do that, so, like, from here on in, I'll just be doing, like, you know, episode reviews with actual videos like this, once again, like I did for God. But, yeah, man. That's basically it for this episode, you guys. I'm going to make another video, actually right after this, about Suo. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode review. If you did, be sure to smash that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for some epic content, because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring the bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, till next time, it's your boy Kimbo signing off. See you later. Thanks for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. I'm up out of here, and I just tripped over. Yeah. Tripped over that. LOL. But yeah, see you guys later.